YouTube. We're in my mother's kitchen again, and today what are we baking?
Carrot cake for your dad's birthday tomorrow.
Carrot cake. Why somebody wants carrot cake for birthday? I don't know, but we'll go ahead and do it.
Because it's good.
Okay, so the recipe calls for starting off with raisins. You need a cup of raisins. You're going to put some flour on there. The recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, but you need 2 tablespoons of the flour on the raisins.
That's so they don't stick together.
Yeah, so when you mix it in the batter, they spread out and they're not all clumped in one spot. Mix that up, coat them with the flour. While she's doing that, you can get the rest of the dry ingredients set up. This is what's called a muffin method. You mix your wet and your dry separately, and then you're going to add the dry to the wet and mix it in. It's just so the ingredients can incorporate better. In the dry ingredients, we've got what's left of that 2 cups of all-purpose flour. There's going to be 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Gonna go ahead and mix that in. Go ahead and stir that up with that spoon there, Mom. And for the wet ingredients, they're counting sugar as a wet ingredient. So in the mixer, I've got 2 cups of packed brown sugar. It's going to take 3/4 cups of canola oil. I think we're just using vegetable oil, correct?
Right.
To save that cup, we'll need these 2 cups in a minute. And 4 eggs at room temperature. When cracking eggs, if you crack it on the side of something, you're just going to push shells into the egg. So it's better to crack it on a flat surface. I know. Crack them into a bowl, so if you get a bad egg or shells come out, you can get them out.
And we're 2 bad eggs.
Well, I generally don't have that problem, so I'll live dangerously. And let me just take these 2 plates right out here. Now we're going to mix this. Might help if I put the mixing paddle on. And I bet you're wondering why the grinder head is on there. That's a good question. We'll get to that later. But first we're going to mix these in. Alright, I'd let that go a little bit longer than normal because I could still hear some chunks grinding up. That's the oven. It's preheated to 325 degrees. So once you got your wet ingredients, make sure I've got everything in there. Beat eggs, brown sugar, oil in a separate bowl. Combine the flour, dry ingredients, and gradually add the wet and the dry until it's combined.
Come back here, Carrot.
And combine. Next step, it's actually going to get a little, well, let's pull the beater off. Just going to set that down there for now. Make sure it clears. Yep. Alright. The last 2 ingredients you're going to go in are going to be your raisins and your carrots. You need 3 cups of grated carrots. You can grate them with the box grater, you can grate them with one of the hand planes. You could probably grate them just using a peeler and going, but my mom found this as a cheat, and we're just gonna grind the carrots in the meat grinder. See how that works? I've never done this before.
I think we got it covered. We do. We got more than covered.
Alright, that is 3 cups of ground carrots. Shredded carrots, ground carrots, however you want to do it. Now we can get rid of the grinder. Clean up our mess as we go. always found it better to clean up as you go. That way you're not ending up with trying to cook through a mess, which I know some people do. I won't mention her name. Not you.
Okay.
Don't say her name on video or she will kill me.
Kill me, I know her.
Alright. So now we'll put the blade back on. Get in there. 3 cups of shredded carrots. 1 cup of raisins coated in flour.
You don't need vanilla for that, right?
That's it. It's mixed in. You got a greased up 9x13 greased baking tray, big baking pan, cake pan. Or you can do it in 2 smallers, like 2 round 9s if you want to stack it. But it's going to be 2 9s, 2 9x9s or 8x8s if you're going to go square. Or just a 9x13 for a single layer. My dad's not too picky. Oh yes he is. And yum. You'll see a lot of different recipes out there for carrot cake. Some call for white sugar, some call for brown sugar. The brown sugar is going to have a little bit richer flavor, and it's also more moist. And a carrot cake should be moist. You don't want a dry carrot cake, trust me. Delicious. And you shouldn't even have to spread it out with a spatula. It should just flow by itself. It should be that loose. And into the oven for 55 to 60 minutes. It's going to have to pass the toothpick test coming out. And we'll see you then. Okay, and we're back. Got the carrot cake out of the oven, passed the toothpick test, cooled off, and it's time to start making the frosting. It's a cream cheese style frosting. So, 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. Hey, I'm waiting on you. 8 ounces.
8 ounces of cream cheese.
A half a cup of butter. We're using margarine. Teaspoon of vanilla.
We gotta beat this up first, don't we? Okay.
Teaspoon is over there. 1 teaspoon of vanilla calls for 1 teaspoon of orange juice, which is something I've never heard of before.
I never did either. It better be good, huh?
And I get the leftovers. And 3 3/4 cups of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar. That's a 1. Up. Hey, Mom.
What?
What did the drummer name his twin daughters?
I don't know.
Anna 1, Anna 2.
Oh, I should have known.
Anna 3.
They're triplets, huh?
And a 3/4.
I got a cramp in my hand. Good time to have a cramp.
Is that consistency good for you?
Looks good to me.
Okay. As usual, her baby boy always gets to lick the beaters. By the way, I'm her baby boy.
That's true.
And ever so gently lay it in, spread it out. You don't want to put a whole lot of downward pressure on it. You don't want to rip the top of the cake off and get crumbs in the frosting. That's another reason you let it cool. If you do this with a warm cake, it tends to flake the top layer of cake off. Isn't that right?
Any cake will do that, yep.
Yeah, but it's even more likely to do it warm.
Oh yeah. See, you did learn something when you were a kid.
Yep.
Not much.
Nope. So this is my dad's choice for a birthday cake, is carrot cake. I can't say that his choice of birthday cake is going to be any stranger than my choice for birthday cake this year.
What was yours gonna be?
One of the upcoming episodes is going to be chocolate beer cake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds strange. It is strange, but it's delicious.
Strangely delicious.
Alright, well we can't cut into this today because his birthday is not till tomorrow, but trust me, these carrot cakes are delicious. So please like the video if you learned something. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to see more recipes. Like I say, we've got an upcoming chocolate beer cake. It's fantastic. That's not going to be coming out for a little while yet, because it won't be till my birthday. If you have any other cakes that people request that are oddities for birthday cakes, please share them down below.
I told him sauerkraut cake.
Yeah, there's a sauerkraut cake. Weird.
My husband will not eat sauerkraut, but he loves sauerkraut cake because his mother tricked him. He thought it was coconut.
Oh, and this is his second birthday cake, technically, because she already made a cottage cheese torte.
That's terrible.
It's actually pretty good. We'll probably do another one of those just to
do it.
Yeah, because it's an odd video, and some people might not think of something like that as dessert, but we'll probably share that one later. So, happy birthday to my dad tomorrow, and hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.